I don't think we care enough about Nikki before she turns. I'm supposed to feel bad for her. I'm supposed to be like, this poor girl. I want to be locked into a movie and my characters. I have to care if you want me to keep watching your movie. And every single character in this movie sucks. You can't show me suspenseful scenarios when I don't care if anything happens to any of these characters. When Nikki's character is awake, staring at our lead dude in the middle of the night, sure, it's creepy, but I don't care if she hurts him. And it's heartbreaking. You know, this girl is literally being forced to something, and they should have done way more with that. They had an opportunity to really get that message across, but instead of doing scenes to convey that message, it's a lot of just him being an absolute fucking chud. I'm a fan of movies like Marty Supreme where characters suck the entire movie, but the ending has to have a payoff. I know we get a montage of him and her dating, we get him having sex with her. I hate to be that guy, but for a movie saying don't do this behavior, they glorify a lot of the behavior. And geez, I sound like my mom. And I've seen movies show fucked up shit and felt like, yeah, this is showing what not to do, because characters around them get a scene where they get to fucking yell at our lead, or you know, some sort of justice is served. I don't know, coming from someone that loves shitty main characters, this was just too chud. Like, by the time the credits rolled, I was upset. I was like, are you kidding me? Nikki's character genuinely was treated like a joke. You could argue that's the point, but I don't think this movie did the point that well. Spoilers, but him just killing himself at the end is bullshit. And her just crying as the credits roll, it's just not enough for me. She deserved more. She deserved more powerful scenes on paper. She deserved something. Give her some sort of fucking justice. Jeez. A lot of the interactions in this movie don't really feel human. I hate when a movie feels like the script is making a character make a decision rather than just believe these characters are real people. I don't know if that makes sense. Could just be a me thing, but I just was like, this character's saying this because the script, I don't feel like he would do this. A lot of that is with the friend. I don't know. The friend just felt like he could have just done so much more. The script made him such a cliche Disney Channel side character. I mean, like, really, what was the point of him? What was the point of Sarah? She didn't do anything. She didn't help with anything. She tried. She didn't succeed. I also think this movie knew it was lacking a big gore scene. I confidently think that if they removed that head bashing scene, a lot of people would not be talking about this movie. And that scene wasn't earned to me at all because I don't give a fuck about that character. This whole friend group just sucks. We watched them go to work and drink some beers at a party. That's y'all's movie? Also, for a short horror movie like this, the pacing should have been a lot better. The pacing is horrible in the beginning. The first 30 minutes to 40 minutes is really fucking boring. And it is not good setup. Like, when it even gets going, you're kind of like, okay, we got going, but I still don't care. Kind of how I felt about Sinners. The climax is anticlimactic. The climax here is super anticlimactic as well. They do all the tropes. The friend gets shot before he could help. Scene where the friend finds out that the wish willow is real. It's got really dope music playing, and I'm supposed to feel right there. I can totally tell that's what they were going for. I don't give a shit if this friend dies. I don't even care if this friend finds out if it's real. He's not going to teach our main character any lessons. He's incapable of learning. Also, this is a huge problem I had. I don't know if they shot these scenes out of order, but he wishes for $1 billion. He sees the $1 billion. He knows it's real in that moment, and then it just cuts to our main character back at the house with Nikki, and then friend knocks and goes, dude, I have like $1 million. It's real. Yeah, we know. We just saw you see the money. Why did you guys even split up? Maybe it was supposed to be comedy, but I just found that fucking stupid and took me out of the film completely. It didn't make sense. The cat stuff was pointless shock value. You can't convince me that that shit had a message or anything otherwise. There should have been way more scenes where Nikki is battling this spell. Sarah's character is used for a shock value kill, and the dumb fucking side character is just a frat boy. I don't even know. Get out my ass and get out. We have TS motherfucking A. What are we saying? And no, I'm not saying movies need to spoon feed you a point of the fucking movie to where it's super clear. I believe the material enough can be a way to open up the audience's interpretation to a film. That's what makes it fun. What I'm saying here is the material here isn't enough to get you to care to where, shit, I'd rather have them spoon-fed some sort of message. I mean, the movie's called Obsession. You can guess what the fucking lesson of the movie is gonna be, and I don't feel like they did it right. Could have been way more bits. There could have been way more scenarios they put these two characters in. I know it was a low budget, but you could feel it. I know this director was a YouTuber, TikToker, I don't know. It feels like a YouTuber made this. The editing is also terrible. It's very repetitive. We're literally just watching her creep out our main character the entire time over and over in different ways. They could have done all that in the first 20 minutes of the movie and then had the rest of the film for actual plot development. This would have been a great play because the acting is great from our two leads, but as a movie, these creators still have a lot to learn. No one else seems to think so. Everyone else is cool with settling. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too passionate and I gotta chill out and just enjoy a fucking horror movie. I'm curious to see what you guys think. You could totally argue, rip me to shreds in the comments below. I'd love to hear any rebuttals to the things I had to say. It was interesting, entertaining, cool concept. This director definitely has potential. I'd love to see his second film. I think it'll be a lot better. Bye, guys.